learning from the past, nature, and culture. So, how do you make sure that these references become genuine design intelligence rather than simply visual inspiration or contemporary interpretation of heritage?
Other time I'm going back to the research. It's not to stay with the nice picture and try to replicate the nice picture. As example, wind catcher in Middle East. You can find a lot of buildings that try to replicate this, replicate in a bad way, let's say, the image side. Um, and actually, I think it's one amazing tool. Actually, I had the opportunity to design one villa where the wind catcher was really one of the bases of this villa. And actually, the construction just finished some months ago. And actually, for me, what was really, I was quite happy when I went there to visit the client, and they told me, "No, do you know when people arrives here, because it's a kind of outdoor, it's a kind of courtyard with a wind catcher on the top, and it catches the wind and it creates natural ventilation." And they were telling me, do you know when we have guests here and we sit on the courtyard, they are always asking me, where is the AC? There's no AC. It's only learning from the past. It's not about the shape of the wind catcher. It's really to understand how the wind catcher works. The same way as the screens on the facade, the mashrabiya. Mashrabiya is just not a decoration. Unfortunately, this is really used as decoration everywhere. This is not a decoration. And actually, what is really interesting is this mashrabiya that we have here. Actually, in my city in Portugal, we have some buildings that were learning from this part, from the Arab side. They were learning and they implemented this in the buildings. This is about privacy. This is about natural ventilation. There is many things associated with these screens that is not at all the static side. Obviously, the static side is also important because I think it brings identity. But a screen in front of a solid wall doesn't make sense. It's just a collage. It's a decoration thing. And this is when we go back to the sustainability thing. I mean, this is not, it's not sustainability. It's just